First match of the day, the sun is out and the stars have come to shine inside the Tokyo Metropolitan Gymnasium. It is Canada versus France for more of the volleyball action here in the 2016 FIVB World Olympic Qualification Tournament. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is James Velasquez, and Canada enters this match 2-2, while France is 3-1. Their only defeat coming at the hands of Poland in 5 sets. France, of course, coming from an exciting game, but we'll tackle that in just a moment. Just take a look at the team standings. Top 4 so far, it's Poland, France, Iran, and China. And later, it's going to be a huge battle between Iran and China for that ABC outright spot, reserved for the best-ranked Asian country here in the Olympic Qualification Tournament. But we have to take care of business first here in the first matchup. This is the second time in Olympic Qualification Tournament competition that these two squads are squaring off. As you take a look at the lineup of Canada, height-wise, they can match up with about any other team. They're riding a 2-game winning streak. They're looking for their 3rd win, and this will be their first time to try and go for 3 straight. On the other side of the floor, France, like I said, coming from the highest set score, 44-42, in major competition since 1999, when Brazil beat Canada in a set back in the 1999 World League. And France, of course, winners of 34 of their last 39 major competition matches since 2015. So you know this squad has been really active in international competition. Of course, 2015 World League champions, always a tough customer. Can Canada get the consistent numbers from Gord Perrin, from Gavin Schmidt, and get help from a 3rd scorer? Could be Justin Duff, could be Daniel Jansen Van Doorn, could be Stephen Marshall. Well, Duff had 10 points the last time for Canada. For France, you know what you're getting from Irvin Ngapeth and Kevin T.E. right on your screens. Ngapeth will always rise and surprise, but it's the production of their middle hitters that really rounds their game off. Talking about Kevin Lowe and Nicolas Lagoff, and of course Anthony Rouzier, still an awesome force at the right side. Can France win their 35th in 40 international matches? Can Canada go for 3 straight wins and be part of the upper echelon conversation? We'll find out in just a moment. We pause for a bit for the singing of the national anthems of both countries.
これより両国国歌の演奏を行います。ご来場の皆様はどうぞご起立、ご脱帽の上、コート上の国旗にご注目ください。
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem of Canada. And the national anthem of the French Republic.
always a festive occasion whenever these two squads meet. Just the second time in the Olympic qualification tournament play, but hey, their fans always excited. France in the red jerseys, Canada in the white. Let's take a look at our first and second referees. And if you're looking for Canada to get production outside, if Parent and Schmidt expect France to try and put the clamps on those two guys and try to make someone else beat them. Coach Laurent Tilly, though, in a previous interview, concerned about how the team handles pressure, how they keep their focus, especially when they're trying to close out games. Well, let's see if France has made the necessary adjustments as we meet the starters for both squads. Different lineup for Canada to start things out for Coach Glenn Hull. Those are big guys on the floor right now, but no Gavin Schmidt, no Gord Parent. On the other side, though, it's the usual suspects for France. Rousier still so prolific, playing the opposite. T and Gapet, your wing spikers. Lou and Lagoff at the middle. Yenya Grebenikov. He hasn't had to really carry the backline defense by himself. This Kevin T has been doing a tremendous job helping out, passing the ball, digging the ball. France also making or looking to make it 3 straight, make their record 4-1. Canada looking to get above 500, also looking for 3 straight wins here in this tournament. Here we go. France serving, Canada receiving. And captain Ben Taniotti serving for France. Set number 1 in Olympic qualification tournament play. Here we go. They target Stephen Marshall that time. Marshall, first point on the board. And their 2-game winning streak. Canada said that the better reception and middle efficiency has led to better play. They get their middle blockers established. Huff said that the offense flows smoother, and just like that one, good tip by Graham Biggrass. Canada looking to establish its rhythm early. Jay Blankenau serving. Targets Ngape. Back set for Irvin Magic. And he gets it a go. And Ngape, this reception has been tested by many teams in this tournament. This time, great pass. That service going long. Coach Laurent Tilly, I can't remember which game exactly, I think against Iran. But Tilly was covering for Irvin and Gapeth, and right on cue, Kevin Tilly puts it down. So when teams would try to serve it in the direction of Irvin and Capet, you would see Grebenikov or TE covering for him. That's Lou. Serves tough. Back set. Drop ball. TE again. Caught by the triple block. And Capet from the back line, but dug up. Chance now for France. Back set. Rousier. France now with a 3-point blitz of their own. Tied game here in set number 1. Both squads, it seems like they woke up on the right side of the bed. It is a beautiful morning here in Tokyo, Japan. Ooh, serving. Good pass. And point will go to Canada. Legoff thought there was an overreach. First referee says it's all good. 4 serving 3. Graham Vigras on deck. Sends it back to Rousier. Just a soft touch. Good hustle. And this time, France with a block. Nicolas Legoff right at the net. Telling Van Lankveld, not on my watch. Rousier serve. Too long that time. Rudy Verhoff on deck to serve. Ooh, combination for TE. And number 7, flying high and hitting hard, finishes over the outstretched arms of Jay Blankenau. TE serving. Overkill. Look at that, it's Tariotti. That brings a smirk on the face of Coach Laurent TE. France back with the lead, 6 serving 5. Just down by Grebenikov and Capet. TE sets. Rousier winds it up. Rousier tooling the block that time. 2-point lead now for France. Back set. Back attack. And Verhoff. France claiming they were still able to put it up. And Coach Laurent TE is arguing for their side, but first referee says no. Saw that with my own 2 eyes. No review or challenge needed. 6 serving 7. Yeti running set. And Capet off the block. And France, 2-point lead, heading to the first technical timeout of set number 1. They are up 8-6.
On va pas s'énerver avec l'arbitrage, a priori il n'est pas réveillé. Ok, on va lui laisser un set pour revenir. Parfait, vous avez vu? Quand ils vont être en difficulté, ils vont faire beaucoup de feintes derrière le bloc.
Both France and Canada flying high and hitting hard here in set number 1. France, though, with a 2-point advantage, 8-6. take a look at the rest of Canadian national team. These two nations are actually tied in the FIVB standings, both at number 10, if I'm not mistaken. McGuff will get another service. McGuff's play really emerging. Oh, on two. Oh, unfortunately. Oh, there we go. As he crosses center line. Got tripped. Would have been a nice play though. On two. Unfortunately, lost his balance all the way down. The tip will work. Just an adjustment for Justin Duff. And Duff had to smile after that one. 7 serving 9. Target and Gapet, but he passed well. Te from the back line. That's good. There's a challenge by Coach Glenn Hogue. Ball in or out.
The talent is balling now.
We've seen some crucial challenges in the past few days. So take a look. All good. Well, against a tall team like Canada, those back row pipes and anything really, as long as you hit a little farther from the net, going to be useful, just like this one. Taniati putting the ball up. Rousier over the defense and finding the donut hole. The back line trying to protect the line that time. And Tunje Van Lankveld is going to chase it down. Canada trailing 7-11, timeout whistle.
It's a skill game. Right now, it's skill game. That's all. Okay? Be ready. Yeah, let's go. 1, 2. Canada.
Serving 7 here in set number 1. Quick play. They score off Lo'u. They did mention that they want to establish their middle blockers. A quick for Vigras. And scores off one half of the Stifle Towers of France. Lo'u returns the favor. Kevin Lo'u, 209-centimeter middle blocker, extends the France lead, 12-8 in set number 1. And Gapet serving. Outside set is good. And Rudy Verhoff, team captain, rises to put the ball away. Serve. France knew it was going out the moment service had hit the ball. Stephen Marshall. (13 serving 9). Faust. And McGuff winning that one. Now, this squad find themselves trailing 9-14. France trying to break this game open. Hello. Service straight to the net. Canada catching a break that time. Lead down to 4. Graham Vigras. 205 centimeter. Be quick for Legoff. Legoff again, no! But that one didn't work. The rare, one of the rare times that Toneyotti would run the same play twice. And now it's a 3-point game, 11 to serve 14. It's Vigorous serving. Toneyotti to the outside, Tilly. And Kevin Tilly with a tip. Justin Duff tried to close the gap there. Actually did a great job, but Tilly, good recognition. Put it over the outstretched arms of the defense. Good reception by Marshall. Goes out to the left side. And Van Lankveld will score. And Van Lankveld tooling the block of Ben Toneyotti. Tyler Sanders getting ready to check in. Tyler Sanders looking to make an impact at this juncture of set number 1. Sanders will be setting. And here comes Gord Perrin. Placing Jay Blankenau. Service straight to the net. And France, another lead heading to the second technical timeout, up by 4, 16 to 12.
D'accord, même sur balle accélérée. Allez, allez.
Allez, on met du rythme.
Allez, tout. Oh.
Allez, allez, allez.
C'est pas un filet de tennis. Allez, allez.
Tyler Sanders and Gord Perrin in the game, looking to overhaul this French lead for Canada. Canadians trailing 12 to 16. As Kevin T. serves, Sanders immediately goes to the outside. Back set, Rousier off the block and good. Good job by Toneyotti selling that one.
Timeout by Canada.
And Canada calling for another timeout. France up by 5.
You look in there. I can see and I can go right outside.
Hey, keep working on our shit here. One pass, we'll set up.
Let's go.
Let's go, boys.
Challenge him more.
1, 2. Canada.
Hey, that boy, go. Keep getting going. Stay aggressive.
Work it easy, bud.
Arvin and Gapeth and France leading 17 to 12 here in set number 1. They've been controlling the volleyball. Good passing. T almost getting that, serve to roll in. There's a tip. And Gapeth, difficult angle. And number 9 showing some Irvin magic here in set number 1. Hitting it away from the double block and all good. Quick play. Justin Duff puts it down. Justin Duff, 6'8", middle blocker. Want to get him going. As Tunje Van Lankveld is about to serve. 13 serving 18. T with that pass. Look at that play, and Gapeth and Legoff. The ball out. Presence of Legoff at the net. Serving 13, Nicolas Legoff. Canada in transition. And they tool it off Taniati's block. So that's a decision now by Canada. Where Taniati is, they want to attack there. So they go to that outside set. As Nicholas Hall replaces Justin Duff. One of their leading scorers in this tournament. Look at that combination, covered well by the defense of Canada. And Capet, different shot and a finish. Such a smart hitter is number 9. Got blanked on the full swing. So this time, decided to hit line. And Tyler Sanders caught unaware. Sanders, quick play, put away by Graham Vigras. Canada getting a lot of success for their middle blockers. It's Rudy Verhoff. Jay Blankenau will enter. Ward Barron goes back to the bench. 5-point ball game. 15 serving 20. With Jay Blankenau serving. Strong service. Toniati. DeRuzier. Good block. This time Rouzier combining with Lou to protect the net. The watchers on the wall, and France up 21 to serve 15. Top spin on that. And got that service. Canada in transition. Credit that good pass. And then a quick put away by Graham Vigras. I think that's it. That's his third, if I'm not mistaken. Combination play, Rouzier. France can sort of afford to go point for point with Canada. They have this comfortable cushion, 22 to 16. Toniati distributing the volleyball well. Kevin Lou, the serve. Targeting Tunje Van Lankveld. What a block there! Kevin T. rising to the occasion. Nicolas Legoff this time in front with Antonin Rouzier. 3 very athletic guys patrolling the net for France, who are up 23 to 16. One-handed set. What a play! And Graham Vigras continues to cook. And Canada living by the saying, when you control the middle, you control the game. Justin Duff substitutes for Nicholas Hogg. Adding another big defender to that Canadian front line. Rouzier. And sends France into set point here in set number 1. Moving set. Off the triple block. Ball still up. Rousier. Good hustle by Canada. One more chance. Leg off. Puts it away. And France will take set number 1, 25-17. Distributing the volleyball well. And making sure they feed the big man, Nicolas Legoff, with a set winner. As France taking a 1-0 lead. We'll be back in a moment. The story of the stats, France scoring more attack points, 17-12, one less error, 2 more blocks. And again, digging very well. They have to keep digging. Like what we mentioned earlier, TE is a huge help for Grebennikov and he's at the back line. And Gapet, so far, has been receiving the ball well. France able to pass it, and Taniati able to work his magic. On the other side, Canada, involving their middle blocker as well, but they want scoring from the wings this time to try and round out their game. And also try to shore up their defense as we are set to begin set number 2. And thank you to everyone watching live here at the Tokyo Metropolitan Gymnasium. I see a lot of fans of Anthony and Rousier, and they're ready to celebrate. Team Canada. Early, they had a good 3-0 start, if I'm not mistaken, or 2-1. That's why Coach Glenn Hall goes thumbs up. Get that pancake save. But then the Seifel Towers. Nicolas Legoff, Kevin Lowe getting to work. Vigres, he was the tower of power for Canada in set number 1. Legoff and Leblou taking that first set. And France must be feeling pretty good, coming off one of the best sets that we've watched in this tournament. We are talking about set number 4 against Australia, which they took 44-42. They lost the third set 60-25. Let's take a look at Coach Glenn Hall talking to his squad. Tyler Sanders and Gord Perrin limited the minutes in that first set. Still not on the floor. France is still Irvin and Gapet, Kevin T, Kevin Lou, Taniati, Legoff, Nicholas Hall, Tunje Van Lankveld, Graham Vigres still on the floor for Canada. Blankenau serving that one, committing an error. Kevin Liu, always a tough customer at the service line. Good block. Canada surrendering a free ball. Coming out the back set to Rousier. This time, France transitioning into offense, getting it to the right side attacker, Anthony Rousier. And Rousier up to this point has a total of 82 points in this tournament. A serve from the big man, Kevin Liu. And Daniel Lewis shanking that one. Liu Ooh, all business. France with a 3-0 start here in set number 2. This time Canada going to the right side. A good adjustment in midair for Stephen Marshall. You want more from Stephen Marshall. He will complete the wing attack of Canada, although Perrin's not on the floor. Overpass. Outside set. And number 10 puts it away. Van Langveld. With a full swing on that one. Marshall serves. And serves up an ace. Your first point of attack and an ability to score without having to be concerned about France's blockers, as if you do well from the service line. Combination for TE. One leg off. Making Vigras commit. Kevin TE almost a free swing from the left side. Rousier, service out. Vigras will serve for Canada. 4-all here in set number 2. On to Tanietti with a special delivery. Good job there by France's team captain. Has a smile after. He caught the defense by surprise there. Van Langveld. And Gapeth trying to wipe it off the block. One more try for Van Langveld. And Gapeth puts it down. And flight number 9 taking to the skies for the finish and a 2-point lead for France. TE serves. Targeting Stephen Marshall. Good dig by France. And Gapeth in transition. Good save by Lewis. But there is an infraction on France. Coach Laurent TE will challenge. Claiming that there was no center line fault. That's what Coach Laurent TE is asking for. So from what I understand, we no center line. France is up though, 6-5. They're looking at the feet touch, I think. Are they looking at Ngapeth's feet or Tanietti? That's a foot. That's a hand of Irvin Ngapeth. Officials say no fault. Players having a laugh on the floor. Well, that's the spirit of competition. You know, they're all competing very hard for a ticket to the Olympics, but hey, doesn't mean they can't enjoy the game. Tanietti, leg off! 3-point lead now for Le Bleu. Good up by Rousier. And Tanietti And Legov combined for that 8 quick. Here's Steve. August Van Langsdorff that time. What a put away from Nicholas Hogue. Back quick. And Hogue, have mercy on that volleyball. And Capet flies for the finish and gives France the lead heading into the technical timeout, up by 3, 8-5.
Okay. Ce que je veux par contre, les gars, c'est systématique. On a 2 bloqueurs, on ferme les lignes, voire 3. Il faut que le défenseur ligne il vienne. Il faut que ça, beaucoup de grandes feintes. D'accord? Donc même toutes ces balles-là, on n'en a rien à carrer, ce sera pour le poste 6. Mais ça, pour les défenseurs ligne, vous arrivez à 4,50 m, vous me défendez tout le terrain. Ok? Et même si Arvin appelle la balle rapide, moi je donne du temps. On donne du temps. Ok? On va dire ça. Je vais pas faire la course là. Allez, on joue ça.
Taking a look at this play, Irvin and Capet hitting line that time. Put it down right in front of Nicholas Hogue, one of the most exciting players in the world today. There we go. Short serve, not over. Six serving 8. Dunche, Van Lankveld at the line for Canada. They're right in it, just down by 2. And set. And Capet will finish again. France showing the way in attack points, 23-15. And Capet with 9 of those. Good up. Rousier off the block. Ball still alive. Hogue off the block. That's what Nicholas Hogue wants, make Yenya Grebenikov work. Seven serving 9. Justin Duff at the line for Canada. And Capet with the pass. Ooh! Good hustle by Canada. From the back line! Nicholas Hogue taking care of business. Rousier straight down. Perfect sequence there for France. Ball passed right towards the setter. All he had to do was get it to his attacker, Antonin Rousier. And Capet serves. Ace serve! I think just a second one for France. Pass back set, called, dunked up by Capet. T this time, off the block and all good. And France leading 12-8. Canada asking for a timeout.
Again, I won't repeat it. It's only skills. Jay, on Rousier, you're flying. There's nobody. No block. All you got to do is go up, put one block. One block there. And then we can do something maybe. Justin, on that engagement shot, your hands are like this. Go, wrap the ball up, and just don't let him go by you. That was an easy shot for him. Just go back. Attack the ball on float. Read the server. You know, like basic things. Do them well. Do them well.
Coach Glenn Hogg asking for his team to do the basic things well. He is one of their most decorated players, part of that 1984 Canadian team that won 4th place in Los Angeles. Coach Glenn Hogg, this might be his last ride with the team. Last time Canada was in the Olympics was 1992. Another ace serve. And Irvin and Gapeth with some magic from the service line. No reception that time. Good up by Daniel Lewis. Transition, and Vigras puts the ball away. Look at the stand here by France defensively, but just a quicker transition. Canada able to score. 9 serving 13. All out. Service going long for Jay Blankenau. And with France serving aces. They are up 14-9. Another good server. Laou on deck. 1-1. Back set for the put away. Stephen Marshall with some power on that one. Marshall to serve. Back set. Defense skiing on Rousier. He takes care of the overkill. France doing an excellent job maximizing opportunities like that. That set a little too close to the net maybe for Van Langfeldt. And France taking a 6-point lead heading to the second technical timeout, 16-10.
Allez, les gros.
Canada's points coming mostly from attacks. They have 19. Only have 1 block and 1 service ace. Just 6 errors. On the other side, France with 27 attack points, 3 blocks, and 3 aces. So their all-around game allowing them to take this lead. Canada not giving up. So I'm leaning on their passing. Daniel Jensen Van Doorn serves this one. Rousier. That ball kept alive by Marshall. And Gapeth on 2. And Irvin and Gapeth feeling it. As he goes one-on-one against Justin Duff and puts it down. Good shot there by Van Lankveld. And perfect way to attack a blocker like Nicola Legoff. There's Ngapeth getting it off the block and good. Ngapeth, the wing spikers actually of France is playing different shots, trying to keep the blockers on their toes. It's almost a different shot every time. Outside set, Van Lankveld. Canada will score. Serving 18. Tunche, Van Lankveld at the line for Canada. Service error. I think that makes it 7 errors now for Canada. From the right side, Nicholas Hogg, back line, too long. France up big. 7-point lead for France, and they're 5 points away from taking set number 2. Justin Duff puts the ball away. So not a lot of rallies in this match. I think I've only counted 2 or 3. Not as lengthy as the previous rallies we've seen. For Huff, a starter in this game, now serving for Canada. 14 serving 20. Taniati to Lau, but gets blocked away. Badly needed block kill for Graham Vigras, telling Kevin Lau to meet me at the top and don't be late. And Ngapeth getting the point back. The way things are going, it could be done earlier than expected. Either team could win. But France in great position, 21-15. It's just a really quick game because there are not a lot of rallies. A stat attack of Irvin and Ngapeth, too long, sends it out.
Yeah, back set, back set.
Jay blanking out to serve. Where's number 21 for Canada? Taniati, back set to Rouzier. Blanking out, almost had it. (22) serving 16, Kevin Lau on deck. Ace serve from number 10. And Kevin Lau, I think 7 service aces already in this tournament. Has one more, as Canada wants a timeout.
On the blockers, they're just going under us quick, and we're not pressing them fast enough.
But make sure that you get these things lower it here, then get over
Tough mountain to climb for Canada, trailing 16-23. France needing only 2 more points to take a 2-sets-to-love lead. pass that time for Canada. Marshall.
Wait.
Up by Toniuti. That time, and Capet is setting for Rousier. Paul. Covered by Toniuti. And Capet put the ball away. Sending us to set point here in set number 2. More than his athleticism, it's the unpredictability of Irvin and Capet makes him a dangerous player. Lewis putting it up. Vigras on the counter. And point will go to Canada. Saved attempt going wide. Still at set point though. It's 8 set points to try and to overcome for Canada. 8 or 7. Service error, giving the point to France in a 2-sets-to-love lead, 25-17 in that second set. And Le Bleu, they want to take care of business in set number 3 when we come back in a moment. Lots to cheer about if you're a fan of France. They're up 2-sets-to-love, 3 more aces. So you get it 4-1, 15-11 leading the attack points, 2 less errors. No block kill on that last set, but doing just enough from the service line. And just throwing balls again and again towards the defense of Canada. The Canadians have had some measure of success where they're able to pass well and then go to the middles, but then you look at their wing scores. You look at the likes of Nicholas Hogg, of Tunje Van Lankveld to deliver from the flanks. That's what you need if you want to steal a set from Le Bleu in this matchup. As you take a look at some of the highlights, Kevin Leroux serving tough as always. Testing the veteran Daniel Lewis, trying to see if he can put that one up. Nicholas Hogg scoring off the block that time. Grebennikov a little too late on the dive, but good effort for Grebennikov and TE, who was taking on a huge responsibility, helping protect that back line. Graham Vigras, prolific middle blocker in this game for Canada. But there has to be more if they want to overcome this French siege here inside the Tokyo Metropolitan Gymnasium. Irvin and Capet playing very well. He has 11 of the 32 attack points of France, splitting responsibilities with Kevin T, who has 7, and Anthony Rousier with 6. Anthony Rousier, Irvin and Capet. Their offense is humming in the past 2 sets. And Graham Vigras, who is leading the team in scoring right now for Canada, match up well with Kevin Leroux. Trying to lead his squad to a comeback victory here in this 3rd set. Tyler Sanders in the game, as well as Gord Perrin, I think. I see his jersey number right. Sanders setting for Vigras. Unfortunately, goes out. Vigras trying to spark his squad. On 2. But overreach on Sanders. A little too eager. Tariati serves. Good pass by Lewis. Good coverage by French defense at the back. Back set, Vigres, soft hit. Won't work, back set. Rousier with a creative finish. And Anthony Rousier getting that one to fall. Tariati targeting Langford. Infraction again on Canada. Bad start to set number 3. They still have time to recover. And Gapet trying to get it off the triple block. TE. Backcourt pipe. Kick save by Rousier. Paul. One more try. And Nicholas Hogg will score. Canada staying in the point. Rousier, excellent save. And Gapet is denied. Nicholas Hogg with back-to-back hits, this time from the block. And Gapet will score. And that's the type of attitude you want to see for France if you're Coach Laurent Tilly. Coming off an error, you just need to focus more and put the ball away in the next sequence. If not, if you're on the defensive end, try to get some blocks and digs. Gord Perrin, attack too long. Gord Perrin, 6'7", outside hitter. He was their leading scorer in the 2015 World Cup, 114 points. Canada asking for a challenge. And there was a net touch. Yes, Leou hitting the top of the tape. Oh, serving. Tough serve, but put up by Ngapet. Tries to attack in transition. Goes long. Four serving 5 here in set number 3. Back set. Rousier over the block and straight down. Blair Bond trying to cover for the block. Ball with a topspin just rolling faster down. Kevin Leou to serve. Vigres gonna score on the back quick. Kevin T. joining the party. The ball put up. Good block by Legoff. And Nicolas Legoff with Kevin T. Our roof, our rules. Service error. Leou said in a previous interview that they were lucky. Service was on point the last time. He's trying his best to make it more consistent throughout the tournament. It's a strong service, huge part why France has been successful. It's Kevin Thier. And he gets that one, and France with a 3-point lead heading to the technical timeout. Festive mood for the French fans. I'm actually half waiting for them to start cheering for Lou every time he is serving, but that time Rousier with a tough serve and an ace. Great target, setting it off Tunche van Lankveld. Lankveld again, this time adjusts. Full swing, but sent back. Big rejection from Nicolas Legoff, closing the gap there. Canada trying to hit it off the side of Benjamin Taniati. Another ace serve. France is on fire from the service line in this game. I think it's 5-1 in terms of aces. Fortunately that time, service going out for Anthony Rousier. This time, Canada with an ace serve. Can Cord Barron wake up in time and help his squad come back? Kevin Thier, rare service reception error. Irvin caps at the World Championship for Gord Perrin, looking to lead his squad here. Irvin and Capez from the back. Back row pipe like a spear through the hearts of the defense. Targeting Hogg with a service. Hogg, block! Nicolas Legoff. His defense has come to life. Again, no long rallies, almost, in this game. Back set. Gord Perrin off speed. Tariati. Nicolas Legoff dug up by Lewis. Van Lankveld. Joust. And Canada wins that one. Daniel Jensen Van Doorn. If you want to cut down into a lead, you need to get stops. You need to play tremendous defense. Good pickup by Thier. Rousier from out of nowhere. (14-8) is the lead now. I thought they were going to execute a back row pipe with Legoff making the middle commit and Thier with the approach, but then a back set to Rousier. Great play by France. Hogg off the block, covered by Rousier. Back set to Antonin Rousier, putting it away. Great pickup from the back. And then double block. Rousier finding the wide open gap. Canada again a timeout, trailing 8-15. Daniel Jansen Van Doren, the rest of Team Canada, looking to come all the way back here in set number 3. Stephen Marshall subbing in for Canada. Replaces Nicholas Hall. He is immediately the target of the service, but he gets it back on the counterattack for the put away. TE from the back. Free ball. Taniotti. Lawoo! Good hustle though by Canada, but Lawoo too tall and too easy on the tip. Technical timeout. France is up 16-9. Seven-point advantage for France, 16-9 near set number 3. They are already up 2 sets to love here in this matchup. Graham Vigras off a quick play. He's been the bright spot for Canada in this match. Of the 26 attack points of Canada, Vigras has 9. Splitting responsibilities with Stephen Marshall. Taniotti. Capet measuring that one. Back to Irvin Magic.
No, no, no!
And that one will not cross the net. Point goes to France. Capet and France looking to put the pressure on from the service line. Picked up by Lewis. Quick play, Vigras, put up by Taniotti. TE. No campfire defense, good hustle by Canada. Marshall off the block. All good. Both teams, tremendous digging here in this game. That the tip was brought back to life by Canada's floor defense, and then they were able to put the ball away. Service error. (18 to serve 11). Kevin Lawoo on deck. Dug up by Capet. TE off the double block. Will get the block touch and the score. Wu again at the top of the tape. Quick play, vigorous. Graham vigorous. One-on-one with Nicola Legoff. Jay Blankena back on the floor for Tyler Sanders. I'm curious to see how, well, maybe this could be Francis' defensive scheme. Just leave it the middle open as Legoff puts it away. And limit all the other people. The beauty about volleyball, you never really know. Unless you're the one on the floor. Langfeld dug up and got back. Great defense from Urban this game. And Rosier off the block. Big finish for number 4. Hitting strong from the right side. And France up big, 21-12 here in set number 3.
Push to the end right now. Come on now.
Positive vibes still emanating from that Canadian huddle. Still want to keep playing, keep competing, stay aggressive. Make France commit mistakes. Point for France. 10-point advantage for Le Bleu. Daniel Lewis has been extremely challenged in this game. His anchoring of the floor defense is France. Serving Anthony Rousier. Had to lean back for the finish. And it's a good shot for Rudy Verhoff. Verhoff going cross, trying to avoid Nicola Legoff. TE the reception. TE gets it back, sends it down. And that makes the singing of the French fans louder inside the Tokyo Metropolitan Gymnasium. Just listen. TE serving. Targeting Van Langfeld. Verhoff, team captain, delivers. As is the case with team leaders in any team. When the going gets tough, you go to your leader, let him show the way. 14 to serve 23. Duce, Van Langfeld on deck. Doniotti chasing after it. And Capet. France will score. And we are at match point here in set number 3. Good quick play put down by Jansen Van Doorn. Gap at the reception. Doniotti. Rousier, the tip doesn't work. Oh! Jay Blankenau puts it down. Canada refusing to roll over. Not yet. They want to keep fighting to the bitter end. And Capet blocked. Doniotti back set. Rousier and France taking it in straight sets. Tremendous show of power for Team France. They take it 25-17, 25-17, and finally 25-16. All-around game, dominating the attacks, leading in the blocks, and especially in the service aces. And France improves their record to 4-1 here in the World Olympic Qualification Tournament, trailing only Poland, the undefeated team here in this tournament. They're very proud. Coach Laurent Tilly high-fiving every one of his players. I guess that's how you celebrate if you do take the game in straight sets. Canada has to stay positive. They are 2-3, but some games still left to play. And France even celebrating with a mascot and their fans, some of the most passionate in the world. As you take a look at the story of the stats in the third set, 2 aces to 1, 12-9 attack points, 4 less errors, 1 more block, 4 more digs. Big story, France just doing a little more, taking this one in straight sets. And an amazing effort it was. Canada looked like it was like they were getting their game toward the end of last set. Were threatening with Rudy Verhoff. Look at his score. But France taking this one. Straight sets victory for the 2015 World League champions. And final match statistics, 6 aces. Serving tough. Limiting the options of Canada. Canada attack with their middles, but their other scores were blanked. France just 12 errors compared to 19, and then 2 more blocks, 9 more digs. Doing all the right things defensively for the victory. And match number 1 of today in the books. France taking it against Canada. Coming up next, it is Iran versus China in another titanic battle among Asian nations. The Asian rankings as of late, Iran number 3, China number 4, just separated by point differential. We will leave you with some of the highlights of France versus Canada, but stay tuned for more volleyball action of the FIVB 2016 World Olympic Qualification Tournament here in Tokyo, Japan.
信をデザインします。
すごく振りやすい。パッパッパッと振るだけで2味違うんですよ。一振りするだけで美味しくなります。日清クッキングフラワー、これなかなかやりますよ。
こにゃらとここにゃらとここにゃらまなは喧嘩したり仲良くしたり心喜ぶ明治
4年に一度の夏が来る。その力強さは毎日の積み重ねがあったから。継続が力になる。それは体調管理だって同じです。毎日しっかり体調管理、強さ引き出す乳酸菌